jog. Looked like it came off the side a bit, but it's bending back, and that looks like a goal to me, Adam.
It's definitely a goal, and I'm glad he backed himself there because Mitchinary was trying to get the handball, and almost took me back to last year when David Van Rout was almost hovering around a few of the Ellenbrook Eels players trying to get that loose handball to back himself in for a long kick, but Shithole just delivered the goods. So that had put St. Norbert's in front, David Van Rout, and considering Ellenbrook's great start, it's taken a while to get into it, but St. Norbert's are really settled, and it's probably now time that Ellenbrook really started shutting down and possessing the football.
Well, they have fought their way back into this game quite well, St. Norbert's, and with Ellenbrook doing the bulk of the attacking, they have done the bulk of their scoring in this quarter.
And Anderson wins the ruck again, and Roves himself, that was almost Nick Natanui-like.
But once again, look at this. And there's one more Eagles reference for you, Adam. Let's see how many you can slip in today.
Well, that's Josh Kennedy. Well, trying to play on there, Wilmer Fingerter, and that's just not going to happen. Well, and he gives it to his old teammate from Naranda, Mike Hunt. We haven't called him much, but Mike Hunt has delivered it great to Come On My Face, and that is great delivery into the 50. And Come On My Face, who normally is a very clean and crisp player, would go back and probably slot this one.
I agree, Adam. He's on a tight angle, but the wind will work with him here. And that looks like it's pretty good off the boot, and he's done it. Come On My Face. Well, he has slobbed it through from a very tight angle, and that's a crucial goal for St. Norbert's. That puts them around about 9 points clear.
And they're coming at Come On My Face from all angles right now.
Yeah, they're not the best celebrators I've ever seen. That's they could have done a lot better than that. This is a grand final, boys. Lift your game. Great
pressure by Dan on the mark there, and I think that's been the key at the moment for Ellenbrook. Got to keep these 1%ers up. Matty Best doing some great shepherding. Dan really putting pressure on the mark, and if they keep going with this and their forward pressure, I'm sure they're going to get back into this one. But Huge Arse is about to throw it up. It's been a great start for St. Norbert's in this quarter.
Rucks go at it. Good. Ellenbrook doing that second tap just about every time.
And Carl Bishop left that behind. You don't normally see that, but that's something you do see. Second, third, fourth effort from Bishop. Tap forward by Ivor Smallcock to Porter there. Porter's got it, and it's just kicked it wide. A little bit of a fumble here. It's a tightly contested ball. Bendover was on all fours.
Well, he didn't deserve that, really.
Barr was all over Bendover then.
And Barr put some good pressure on Bendover then, turned the kick over to Callum White, who used his right foot. He's much more reliable on his left.
Kicked forward there to Patrick Case, who's sliding and might get a free kick here. He has, I think.
Yeah, so he should. So he should.
And
that was dirty.
By Wendy Windarse, who's obviously been pushed back to try and stop Patrick Casey. A big kick into the 50. Who was that? Daniel Hamilton went up quite high there. Couldn't rack it in, but they've kept the pressure up.
Dukes up.
Oh, gotta love Daniel Hamilton's dukes. Anyway, it's been handled around here by Ellenbrook a little bit. Carl Bishop with that trusty right foot. Shane Glanville went the one hand. He thought he had it.
He'll turn him around.
He's dumbing him here. He turns and the U-turn, the famous U-turn from Shane Glanville, who kicks it to Callum White. He shrugs one tackle. Great shepherd there by Casserly, and it's been put in towards Hamilton again, but the St. Norbert's defence is standing up strong at the moment.
Delivery into the forward line for the Eels just not there at the moment. Good use of the body there from Anderson and a good second effort. Look at that.
Josh Tuckwell. How's the drive there by Josh Tuckwell? That's a 1%, and you can hear the bench there just getting right behind him, and good to see Cassidy getting involved as well.
Well, that's how he's made his name, Josh Tuckwell. He's just a tough little nuggety player. And what's happening here? Daniel Hamilton, he's going to get a free kick here, I think.
Should be downfield, shouldn't it?
Well, I would have thought it'd be from the goal square.
Huge ass. Just absolutely shocking decision there, because if you're pushed after you kick it, it has to be downfield. And I think I can just hear a few people yelling that out at the moment. But Daniel Hamilton's normally a great set shot, so it'll be very interesting to see how he goes with that one. But that great work by Josh Tuckwell on the wing there. He just came on, hit it hard. I can hear the league coach at the moment just yelling about how well he did there.
And line up. Oh, he shanked it. That is not a good kick from Dan Hamilton. He is normally a beauty kick that has come off the side of his boot and just dribbled through for one behind. And now Smallcock gets another chance to set up play from the back line.
And it'll be back to 2 points now, I think, in favour of St. Norbert's.
Yes, that'd be right. Long kick up the middle.
Huge kick.
Oh, well.
The tower.
Luke Hurley.
Great
Look
mark.
at that. He's hurt, but he gets up, he shrugs it off, and he'll boot this a long way down into the forward line again.
He's only in the centre square, so I'd almost back him from here.
Yeah, he's definitely a chance. He's got a big roost on him, and look at that. Boom!
Right up there. Be looking for the likes of Jared Hawthorne to go up here. Who's
And
that?
there's a big mark.
Who
No,
was
he
that?
didn't come down with it. That was Hawthorne.
That was Hawthorne. He is all over these high flyers at the moment.
Well, he is
I
a
heard
hawk.
some pre-match rumours that he had a little bit of napalm and he's feeling quite airy at the moment.
Well, napalm is a real scourge on this game at the moment, particularly in this league, and I hope that it doesn't spread any further than it already has.
Well, let's kick forward and huge numbers here. Ellenbrook have the numbers.
He should
Luke
go
Hurley,
backwards
who
and
just
does.
given the right handball back.
That's better, Callum White on the left, and what do you know?
Turned it over.
He's well.
Harry
that's-
Anus gave the handball to Ivor Smallcock. They're looking forward in front. Who's that in front there? David Van Rout. But it's been marked anyway by Colonoscopy, who just outplayed Matthew Best then.
Yeah, Colonoscopy just got a bit stuck up the back passage there, and he's had to find a way through, but he's done that now, and it's down in the forward line, and they're fighting over it. Look at this. I
Bend
just
over.
love watching
Oh,
this
this is
stuff.
great.
This is tough football,
Bend over
Adam.
on all fours there with Mitchinary right next to him, just trying to get right underneath there.
Well, both those two just jostling for position.
And Barr just timing in with a late hit.
Barr came in on missionary.
Bent
Oh.
over, didn't know where to go with those two being in there.
He'll have
They
to
are
be careful
tight
because
players.
Huge Ass will be watching for stuff like that.
Yeah, well, Harry Anus was also hovering, so
Well, that
huge
could be in the
arse was
back.
on. He's caught something, and it's who's it going to? Is that Harry Anus?
Oh, look. Yes, it is, and once again, just wasn't there.
Fumbled by Ellenbrook, but looks like they're going for the boundary line. Great one-handed pick up by Proctorologist.
But look at the tackle.
Great pressure by Ellenbrook, and this game is really lifted in intensity. Who's
Look
that
at
coming
that
to our screen
water
right now?
boy.
Who is
Well,
that?
hello, ladies.
Why is he not getting the gig? Because he's looking mint.
I don't know. Anyway, just another shot of the crowd there. Look at that. Look at the Eels bench. They are excited. And don't tell me he's picked out another free kick. Well, what are you doing, Hugh Judd? Kids, let this be a lesson. Stay in school or you too could end up an umpire. Lining up now from the pocket.
I
Who
would
have we got?
hate to
That's-
wear orange.
This will be interesting, Adam, because this is the Russian import Ivana Sakharov.
And you can just see Manuel Joyner just hovering there as well, so all the imports trying to get a touch.
Yeah, well, let's see how they kick in Russia.
The big Russian. Oh, it
Well,
is an ugly
it
punt,
wasn't-
but he's got a
wasn't
lot of
pretty.
air.
Was not pretty. I don't care if that's a goal, Adam.
But he has. He saluted to the crowd. Has he kicked it? No, he's read it wrong. He hasn't realised that the goals are in between, and he's actually put it through for a behind.
No, it's a goal. It's
Oh,
a goal, Adam. But I
it
don't.
is a goal.
To be honest, I don't care that that's a goal because that was a terrible kicking style. And look at Josh Tuckwell running
How's
to the bench.
pace? Who's Callum White following him? And he's put the. Are they chasing each other?
I don't. I think someone just mentioned there was free cake on the boundary line. They both just heard it. They're just sneaking off for a quick bite.
And Porter just coming on there. Looks like he's going to the wing. And who's that? Is that Hamilton? No. Who's
No,
that?
that's
11?
Carl Bishop.
Carl Bishop just coming in as well. So good change there for Ellenbrook Eels.
Rutherford coming out, is it?
He's just hovering. Where's he going? Oh,
Oh, hang
Rutherford
on.
didn't
What's
get
going
out
on?
in time.
Oh, look again. Huge ass. You need to lift your game, son.
He's just pulling decisions left, right and centre. And anyway, Ivor Smallcock's kick to wide to come in my face. He's looking for Mike Hunt, who's leading up hard. Mike Hunt, he's been taken in front and it's gone out at the moment. They're pushing towards the boundary line. Mike Hunt looks very disappointed there, but Alan Robertson had it over him again just like he did last year.
Well, he was very hard to tackle then, Mike Hunt, because Mike Hunt's all sweaty but at the moment. But he has got very sticky hands. So let's see if Robertson can just stick with him and nullify him a little bit.
Mike Hunt has been a bit scratchy to start this game.
Very, very much so.
Anyway, St Norbert's, they're continuing with their pressure and they're really putting the pressure on Ellenbrook's defence at the moment. It's gone forward, it's tapped wide, it's Rutherford just cleaning up there, he's looked for the boundary line and the experienced campaigners have managed to put it out, but Ellenbrook under a lot of pressure at the moment.
Yeah, they are. And Ivor Smallcock, that's him, isn't it? Yes, that's just him doing a bit
Going
of body
against
work
Anderson.
there. Yep. He tore an ovary earlier in the season. He's just come back from that, so he's done well to do so.
Very much so. So there's a lot of players playing with injuries in this game who are just showing courage to that new level.
Yeah, and look, here they go attacking the goals again. The Eels will need to get their skates on. A good defensive punch away, but really, St Norbert's as we said earlier, have the ascendant in this game at the moment. Ascendancy.
Just from that angle there, I hope you can see how many people have attended Mills Park today. It is jam-packed at the moment. Cars even having to park behind the goals. There is that many people here, and it is very loud, very hard to hear ourselves in the box here, David.
Actually, Adam, I hate to correct you, mate, but this is Kenwick. That's just a bunch of stolen cars up the back there. They're not here to watch.
That's all good. Anyway, back to the game, and Sandy Castles had a shot. Is that Sandy Castles' first touch?
Don't tell me. He's put it through.
And he just gave the little Ben Cousins finger wand spell then as he kicked the goal, and they are dominating at the moment.
Well, look, the Eels are in trouble. They are in serious trouble. They need to turn this game around. Look, when they've been in trouble before, they've started a fight. It's that simple. I think they need to start a fight. Where's Van Relt? Where's McGrath? Where are the angry players? Start a fight.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because some inspirational acts took place last year with those players we mentioned. And they're obviously not there this year, so it'll be very interesting to see who can take the place of McGrath and Van Relt. And I mean, plenty more missing as well. I speak of Leckie, McKenna, a few others who played in that side last year, and
John Dick,
the big Dick. And I heard Mike Hunt was very happy that Big Dick was not around. Ben Dover also very relieved because Big Dick is everywhere.
Well, Big Dick really stretched Mike Hunt last year. And he would have been a great matchup for Smallcock. So.
Yeah, well, I heard Harry Amos was also very keen to have a tight roll there with Big Dick. Anyway, it's tackle there. Where was Hugh Jas on the wrong side of the pack? I think Ellenbrook could have got a free kick there. Anyway, Wendy Windass has pushed it forward. In front there was Ellenbrook. Great work on hands and knees, but Ben Dover's just come through.
Again.
Tuckwell, he's everywhere at the moment. He's hit up Missionary. Missionary sold it Candy to one.
He's
had a
beautiful
kick.
play.
Missionary's done it. He's put another one on, and St. Norbert's on an absolute roll at the moment. And there's celebrations. They must have heard you, Van Relt, because they're starting to get around each other. And that is
One on one.
Shoulder, boys, right now.
Come on, boys, I got this. They've played their half, let's play ours now, hey, come on.
We haven't lost the second half. Fucking half of you boys. We've got to fucking do it now. Come on. We know we've got the run in the left, boys. Fuck, let's do the run in the left, boys.
Well, the league, boys, it's going to be nice. It's the grand final. It wants to be hard.
Come on, next week. Right, guys, listen up. Guys, we really didn't play very good team football that we were a bit selfish at times. We need to bloody get back to, before the game I told everybody, where we've got this position today is because we like to play as a team, because we play to do things for each other. Today it's like grand final, we all want to bloody be heroes in some sort of flyable fashion and try and win the game off our own food or do whatever, something flashy. No room for that today, guys. No fucking room for it in any way, shape or form. We need to just start getting back to all basic football, man-on-man football on the back line.